Isn't it a spanking day? If Miss Plummer sees it. Never mind, Miss Plummer. Come on, quick.
Couldn't have been easier, could it? It's like peeling an orange. Come on. It's lovely. Come on.
As a matter of fact, I can't swim all that well.
It must be fun. It's
Look,
lovely.
there's a boat.
Round the bank, quickly.
Harriet, quickly. No. God. Hurry up, Harriet. Oh, it isn't true.
Would you be requiring assistance, miss?
It would oblige me if you'd point your lantern in some other direction.
Of course, miss.
And I'd rather not get out until you've turned your back, Constable. You see, I left my clothes in Elfrida College.
Oh, my lord. Then you better put my tunic about you. There's a tidy walk from here.
Thank you. Most kind.
You were perilous close to our old weir. The Thames is a treacherous river to those who can't swim well.
It was a midnight bathe.
Oh. Very refreshing. I was, patrolling this river here for signs of night fishing.
I didn't see any anglers, except...
Yes?
Well, there was a boat with 3 men in it.
Well, 3 men in a boat.
Yes. Oh dear, I shall be in fearful trouble when Miss Plummer finds out.
Why should she find out, miss? As far as I know, you haven't committed an offence. I dare say if you got out of Elfrida's College without the lady knowing, you can get back in again. Besides, I wouldn't even know what to say to Miss Plummer. After all, I don't even know your name.
Oh, it's Harriet Shaw.
Constable Hardy, miss. An agreeable evening.
Yes. The water was surprisingly warm.
Enter. Is this the girl, Constable?
As far as I can tell, ma'am.
You could not be mistaken.
No, ma'am.
Then it seems I have been mistaken. I reposed my trust in you, Harriet Shaw, and now I am advised that on Tuesday night you put your life and the good name of the college at risk by recklessly plunging into the River Thames. Is that correct?
Yes, Miss Plummer.
And what, Miss Shaw, were you wearing at the time?
Nothing, Miss...
Nothing liable to cause offence to passers-by, ma'am, if that's what you were thinking.
With your permission, ma'am. The name's Cribb, miss. Detective Sergeant, Scotland Yard. My assistant is Constable Thackeray. You know Constable Hardy in the uniform branch? Now, no doubt you're thinking he's broken a promise to you. He has. He's like a cracker on Christmas Day, Miss, torn clean in two. It was his duty as a police officer against his promise to you. Terrible conflict. Duty prevailed, and that's why we're here. Now, sit down. There's reason to believe that at the time you were taken to the water, a rather ugly crime was taking place not far away. Now, according to Hardy here, you say you saw a boat.
Yes, I did.
Huh? What was in the boat?
2 men were rowing, and there was a third one sitting facing them, a bit slumped.
Slumped.
Oh, and there was a dog.
3 men in a boat, Sarge, and a dog.
Thank you, Thackeray. Now, did you get a good sight of these men?
Well,
Please, miss, we need your help.
One of the rowers had a face in profile, like the Gulf of Bothnia,
Like what, miss?
between Sweden and Finland. And the other was taller and leaned back a long way, like the Persian Gulf.
A geographic memory. How useful. Well, Miss Plummer, if the rest of your young ladies are as sharp-eyed as Miss Shaw, there won't be much they miss in their school.
Such indecorous and unladylike conduct, I have no recourse but to send Miss Shaw down immediately.
How very unfortunate. Miss Shaw is an invaluable witness. I think I shall require her to accompany me on my inquiries, Miss Plummer, today, and possibly overnight.
Overnight? You mean all night? Away from the college with 3 men?
Thackeray and I have guarded the Sovereign herself in our time, ma'am. Have no fear.
But, Sergeant, what is the nature of this inquiry?
Murder, Miss Shaw.
Not a pretty sight, miss. Murders never are.
A tramp. He certainly wasn't murdered for his money.
Oh, that's nasty, that.
Then he was killed without a motive.
I do hope not, miss. Anything else worth noticing, sir?
Just a bite on the leg, Sarge.
Bite on the leg.
Dog bite, miss. Made by a dog of medium size. I'd say this clinches it. We follow your 3 men. But first, let's change into something less conspicuous.
For the day reckoning is at hand. To come, follow the hand that leads you down the path of righteousness. The way of the
It's a nice day for a row. We'll have a bite of lunch at Marsh Lock. You'll look a picture on the river. Warm enough, Miss Shaw? Rug over your knees, perhaps.
Quite warm enough, thank you.
Have you read it?
Read what, Sarge?
3 Men in a Boat by Jerome K. Jerome. Appeared this summer. Popular book. You see it on the bookstalls of all the London terminals.
I've heard of it.
I have, too.
What about you, Miss Shaw? A student like yourself must read books by the dozen.
Nothing like that. Miss Plummer regards books one can buy on railway stations as unsuitable.
Perhaps you'd like to read it to us, Sarge.
Oh, yes. You'd appreciate that.
300 pages with illustrations. You'll read it for yourself. I'll tell you one thing, though. There's a dog in it.
I don't suppose you happen to remember a party through here yesterday or the day before? 3 men in a boat like that.
Oh, yeah, a bit of that, is it, eh? 3 men in a boat. Name of Harris, I shouldn't be surprised. Or not forgetting George and Jerome K. Jerome. I'd like to have a bob for every joke that comes through here with that hoary old tale. Place gets through the first night at Runnymede, all right. The next they spends in the Crown at Marlow. Then they come through here the following day. I'd like to see that Mr. Jerome. Tell him the trouble that he's caused me.
I wasn't talking about a book. 3 live men in a boat and a dog. Here, how about a florin to help you remember?
Oh, yeah, well, not many people brings a dog. Only the real fanatics has a dog. Last one was through here yesterday. Boat with the name of Lucretia. There was a great big fella at stroke, about, 15 stone, take him for a Viking. Runty little fella up far there was. His arms could hardly reach the oars. Big, thick pebble glasses.
What about the bloke at the other end?
Oh, he was a rum one, he was. He had a pinstripe and brown bowler hat. And he kept reading that damn book, begging your pardon, madam. They was following that story line for line. If you want to find him, you follow that book.
What do you think, Sarge?
Well, if the lot keep us right and they're following the book, they'll have spent last night on Shiplake Islands. Today they'll be making for Streatley. You can drop me off here, I'll nip along ahead in a cab. You just moulder along the river enjoying yourselves and keep a lookout for the beggars in case they're slower than they should be. What is it, Hardy?
Due respect, Sarge, but it's 15 miles to Streatley by river.
Oh, glory.
Well, I shan't expect to see you till tomorrow, then.
Well, where are we going to pass the night, then?
In the bottom here, rearrange the cushions. By the time you've rowed a few more miles, you won't care where you sleep.
They might not, but I most certainly do. I have no intention of spending the night in the bottom of a boat with 2 men. Kindly return me to college immediately.
Back to Miss Plummer. You're still my principal witness, miss. I was going to suggest before you leapt to conclusions that I book you a room at the Roebuck up at Tilehurst.
Oh.
You'll have a nice bed to sleep in and a very pleasant grilled breakfast. Thackeray and Hardy here will be having eggs and bacon.
Oh, that'll be nice. Thank you, Sarge.
Yes. It's in the hamper. 2 hard-boiled eggs and a slice of pork pie.
I say, could you give me a row to Philemon's Island? It's only half a mile up the river.
I have no objection.
I am much obliged. I'm much obliged. I'm much obliged. My name is Bastard, spelt with a U. Top. This is my ideal. To be seated next to a pretty girl with 2 strapping fellas to do the rowing for us.
It's a pleasure to have you aboard, Mr. Bustard. May I present Mr. Thackeray and Mr. Hardy? I am Miss Shaw.
How do you do? Are you going far?
I have a room at the Roebuck.
Oh, well, you'll be in clover there. I'm under canvas with a friend.
You haven't by any chance seen 3 men in a boat with a dog?
Is this a joke, old man? Are you pulling my leg or what?
I'm not pulling your leg, no.
Well, everyone's doing it. It's all the rage, right? Is one of them a big fella built like Dr. Grace the cricketer?
Yes.
And are his companions smaller, with spectacles?
Yes.
One of them with a bowler hat?
Yes.
And is there a small white dog?
The very same.
I haven't seen them. But Jim has. Jim! Ahoy, Jim! Jim! I say, what's this, Jim? It ain't supper time?
No more than right, Perce. Be sure your sins will find you out. Numbers 32, verse 23.
This is my dear old travelling companion, Jim Hackett, Miss Shaw. He never stops eating.
I believe you saw 3 men in a boat this morning, not to mention a dog.
Mates of yours, are they? That don't seem likely. They was proper gentlemen, they was.
Oh, was they?
Oh, cut above you, mate. Real toffs. They couldn't even push their own bleeding boat out.
Language, Jim.
good lady, I'm sorry. Every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. Matthew 12, verse 36.
You know a great deal of scripture, Mr. Hackett.
He ought to have gone into the church. Did they say where they were going, these chaps, Jim?
Streatley.
Oh, we'll never make Streatley before morning.
Well, looks like a nice evening.
Roger, you there?
You look ridiculous with that sausage.
Not a sausage, it's a polony.
Personally, I call it a German.
The name is immaterial.
Oh, never mind. It was worth buying, Roger. I'm hungry already.
Well, it's not for eating. I've got something else in mind for this. Cribb's inside. I don't think he'd thank us if we walk straight up to him and say, "Here we are, Sarge."
Who do you suppose is going to do a stupid thing like that?
Here we are, Sarge.
2 pints, landlord. A small glass of cider for the lady.
Certainly. Come by river, have you, John?
No, over the bridge, actually. Do you have any rooms for the night? Singles.
Of course, sir. Well, the party in the corner is in number 1, and the other gentlemen are not stopping. They're following the route of...
No, don't tell me. 3 men in a boat.
Did someone make a reference to the celebrated book by Mr. Jerome K. Jerome?
Merely a quip, sir. The 3 men in a boat, do you see?
Are you familiar with the work?
These gentlemen know that book better than a bishop knows his Bible. What was it Mr. Jerome had to say about the barley mow, gentlemen?
Come, come, that's no test. It's well known that some of the book was written in this very house. Everyone knows the complimentary things he said about it. If you want to test our knowledge, do us the credit of devising a more difficult question than that.
I've got one for you. Where did the 3 men put up in Marlow?
Oh, easy. The Crown.
Well done.
Yeah, we were there on Tuesday night, as a matter of fact.
They must have passed through Hurley the day they pulled the body out of the water.
The body?
It was only a tramp. Didn't you read about it in the morning paper?
No.
Well, I suppose he had too much to drink and just fell in.
We know nothing of that. We embarked on this excursion to escape from newspapers and their dismal tidings. You cannot open the Times these days without reading of death and disaster.
True, it's good to get away when you can. I'm taking the easy man's route, by steamer. Cribb's the name. You gentlemen in business together?
We share an office in the city, yes, in the Providential Life Insurance Company. This is Mr. Gold and Mr. Lucifer.
Mr. Lucifer.
And my name's Humberston. As you may imagine, there isn't much occasion for jollity in the claims department. So Mr. Lucifer here introduced some light relief by reading extracts from the 3 men in a boat.
That's how we got the idea of this holiday on the Thames, following the book. We even brought Towser the Terrier along to do it properly.
So much better than sitting in an office answering letters from bereaved claimants.
So walking streets where Jack the Ripper is still at large.
The Ripper? He hasn't been heard of for months.
I think you should step outside, Harry. It ain't the sort of conversation for one of the fair sex.
From what I've heard about Jack the Ripper, my sex has more reason to be informed about him than yours. I shall remain.
So, you know the Crown at Marlow. Just where is that? I only ask because it's always useful to know where there's a good hotel. Is it by the bridge?
Tolerably near, yes.
With a good view of the river? From the best rooms, of course.
We wouldn't recall. We had rooms at the back, so you wouldn't see the river from there.
If you're talking about the Crown at Marlow, you couldn't see the river from wherever your room was. It's at the top of the High Street.
Cribb caught them out famously, didn't he? Couldn't see the river from the back. They were nowhere near the Crown at Marlow.
But why is it so important?
If they had stayed at the Crown, they'd have had an alibi. It's 2 miles downriver from Hurley, where the tramp was murdered, with 2 locks between that close at sunset. Were they the men you saw that night, Harriet?
It's possible, but I can't be certain.
Well, Cribb will need positive proof of their guilt.
And I think I've got the means of obtaining it.
What's that?
This.
Oh, not that German again.
Exactly. Supposing we could obtain proof that the dog on Humberston's boat is the same animal that sank its teeth into the dead man's leg.
Strike a light. Teeth marks on a sausage. That's bloody smart, young Roger. Oh, forgive my language, miss. You've got to give praise where it's due. Well, don't you think it's bloody smart, too?
It's not quite the expression I would use, but the idea had not occurred to me, I confess. Do you think it'll work?
We can but try. Let's introduce ourselves to Towser.
This is a yard matter. Leave it to me. Keep downwind of him. I want him to have a good scent of the sausage before I offer it to him. Here we are, boy.
Beautiful. Detective work of the first order, quite beyond the call of duty.
It was Constable Hardy's idea to purchase the polony.
Good thinking, Hardy. Give the dog a scent of meat and then show it your leg.
Oh, it wasn't quite like that. Constable Thackeray was holding the polony.
Thackeray, eh? I thought this had the stamp of Scotland Yard on it.
Oh, thanks, Sarge.
You got here quickly. Nifty piece of rowing.
Well, I came by train, Sarge. Left the skiff at Goring.
You told us to come as quickly as possible.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and we met 2 gentlemen, Mr. Bustard and his friend Jim Hackett, who looks a bit peculiar but is given to quoting texts from the Bible.
What kind of texts?
Be sure your sins will find you out. That was one.
I learned that one at school.
I wonder if Jim Hackett did. Well, pull yourself together, man. You look as though you're settling in for the night.
Pull myself together for what?
A train journey. I want you back at Henley Mortuary for 7 when it opens to compare your dog bite with the tramp's. After that, get a cab to Marlow. Check the register at the Crown for Humberston, Lucifer and Gold. Then make your way back to Oxford and meet us at the Central Police Station.
But his leg is injured.
A stiff walk will do it good. Tomorrow we resume the pleasures of the river. We'll just follow the suspects up to Oxford, nice and comfortable. It's a 9-mile stretch of beautiful countryside. Thackeray, you're fit to row, I hope.
Yes, Sarge.
Well, the sooner you're on your way, Hardy, the sooner we can get to bed. Roll down your trouser leg and have a slice of polony. Well, I can't send anyone else, can I? You're exhibit number 1.
Oh, try and keep an even course. This isn't a pleasure cruise.
I am well aware of that.
We need to pull over to Clifton Lock. Well, this lock should be operating, regardless of the weather, from 7 o'clock. And may I remind you that you're a public servant, and it's no business of yours to question the sanity of those considerate enough to keep you in employment.
What's going on over here?
Pull us in, Thackeray.
Come on, miss.
So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. 90th Psalm, verse 12.
Dead, Jim?
How's Mutton? He's been dead these past 20 minutes. Decidedly drowned.
Ah, Miss Shaw.
Party fell in, did he?
Yes, we found him face down in the middle of the stream. A fisherman.
How'd you get him out of the water?
Hooked him out, but they're waterproof there.
Grabbed hold of him by the back of the neck, did you?
No, I did not. I've had life-saving lessons, I have.
It didn't include raising the dead, eh? Let's see what's in his pockets.
I don't approve of pilfering from the dead.
For identification, this man met a violent death.
That is for the police to decide.
Blue bottle's buzzing this way, Sarge.
Stand aside, if you please. You hold that. Come on, all you children, out the way. Is this the body?
That's the only one I've seen.
The poor chap was found in the middle of the stream.
By you?
No, by Jim here.
Jim? Jim who?
Oh, Jim Hackett.
And your name?
Bastard. Spelt with a U.
Wouldn't it be more sensible to find out who he is? By looking in his wallet for identification.
I was just going to do that.
You look pale, monsieur.
Those marks on his neck.
Don't upset yourself, my dear.
And you stand out of my light. Charles Bonner Hill, Fellow of Merton College, Oxford.
Now you'll require these two men to accompany the corpse back to the station while you prepare their statements.
But first of all, Clever Dick, I want you to hop off out of it. Go on, all of you, hop it. Except you two, if you don't mind, gents.
What do you want us for? We ain't done nothing. Nice to see you again, monsieur. I hope the shock soon wears off. Well, a nasty fishing accident, I would say, wouldn't you, Constable?
Off you go to the Nick, Thackeray. I want every copper in Oxford out looking for those three men in a boat.
Were those marks the same as on the tramp's neck?
Yes, miss, he was murdered too. First a tramp, now a university don. It's a puzzle, Miss Shaw, a regular conundrum. And we'd better crack it before someone else feels those hands around their neck.
How did it happen, Sergeant?
A fishing expedition, sir. A punt has been found with his tackle, and an umbrella inscribed with his name.
Oh, an umbrella. Oh, a very sensible precaution. One is so terribly exposed in a punt. His angling had become quite a passion of late. There was a time when we had nothing but theatrical gossip from him at table. But of late weeks, it's all been hooks and worms, oh, most unpalatable. He was introduced to this pastime by Mr. Fernandez, another of our fellows.
Will Mr. Fernandez be in college today, sir?
Oh, yes, he lives in.
There. The irons hailed sufficiently for now. Pray enlighten me as to how I can be of assistance to the police.
Fly fishing. Is that a pastime of yours, Mr. Fernandez?
I do not indulge in pastime, Sergeant. Fly fishing is a sport. I fish for pike, specimen pike.
I understand Mr. Bonner Hill had lately taken to the sport.
Yes, he joined my Saturday hunt for the pike some 2 months ago.
He was on the river this morning, sir.
I would have been with him myself, but with this abominable laryngitis.
To your knowledge, had he ever been out alone looking for that pike?
To my knowledge, no.
There's a curious thing.
Do you care for a sherry?
First time the poor man decides to do a bit of fishing on his own, he gets murdered. The only other person in Oxford who knows he's out alone is yourself, and you're confined to your rooms with laryngitis.
Yes.
Looks as though this murder wasn't planned at all. Tramp, university don. This is murder for the sake of killing. Come across some nasty things in my time, Mr. Fernandez, but this really makes me shudder. I understand the matrimonial home is in North Oxford, Mrs. Bonner Hill. Will you be going there for the time being?
That would be too distressing. As I explained, Sergeant, I stand, as it were, in the capacity of helpmeet to this young lady. As a man of the theatre myself, as a colleague, and I hope a friend.
Just so, Mr. Goldstein. Will you have to return to the theatre this evening?
Yes, to Windsor, 7:30 has... I must, dear.
An alternative plan, Mrs. Bonner Hill, might be to take rooms at an hotel. Perhaps Miss Shaw here will keep you company.
I'll be happy to help in any way I can.
I'm not ungrateful, but
I shall not be able to stay overnight, my dear. King Lear calls. It sounds the perfect solution.
Are you in anything at the moment, ma'am?
No, I'm between plays.
Ah, I supposed you were in the current production at Windsor.
Mrs. Bonner Hill is a comedy actress.
Your husband has, of course, left you provided for.
Charlie? Yes, he sent me money every week. And there's the insurance, isn't there, Jacob? That should be enough to support me whether I return to the stage or not.
Insurance?
Yes, his life was insured with the Providential for £5,000. He made the arrangement the week of our wedding. It rather depressed me, I remember.
The Providential, that's the...
One question, ma'am. Are you acquainted with a man called Fernandez?
That fiend! Don't rely on anything he tells you. A most unwholesome person. It's too embarrassing to go into now. He is not a gentleman, I'm afraid.
Do I gather there was an incident, Ma'am?
This has gone far enough.
No, Jacob. It has to come out. One afternoon at Merton, before Charlie and I were married, he was standing in the passage as I came out of Charlie's rooms alone. Well, I knew him as one of the fellows, so I smiled. Just a polite smile of recognition, you understand. But imagine my astonishment when he stepped in front of me without a word, pressing me physically against the wall. I was too shocked to cry out, and I could not move. He was so close to me. I thought he was attempting to kiss me, and I tried to turn my head aside. Then, I'm a married woman now, but it makes me shudder still, I became conscious of the presence of his left hand inside my blouse.
Deplorable.
I was too mortified with shame to go back to Charlie, so I rearranged my clothes and walked twice round the fellow's quad.
What self-possession.
It was more than a year before I could bring myself to mention the matter to Charlie. Imagine my surprise when Charlie actually tried to fabricate excuses for the man, saying that he had a weakness, a blind spot, he called it. It started our first serious argument.
Did Mr. Fernandez repeat this advance?
There was another incident, Sergeant. Worse than the first. I'd rather not speak about it now. The man is dangerous. Find your murderer by all means, Sergeant, and hang him. But I shall always know who was really responsible for my Charlie's death.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you, miss, but it's important, sir.
Excuse me.
There's a message from Constable Thackeray, sir. He says he's caught up with the 3 wanted men.
Where?
Houseboat, down by the meadow.
Look, there's another fellow dropping in on you, ladies.
We'll give him a hand down. The more the merrier.
It's that blighter with the beard we saw at the Barley Mow.
Following us around, are you? A regular peeping Tom. Had your rifle, have you?
Gentlemen, I'm a police officer. A warrant has been issued for your arrest, and I'm here to take you into custody.
What are they going to say about this at the Providential?
About what in particular?
On Tuesday, you were on a part of the river where a tramp was murdered. He also had a dog bite on his leg.
My word! You suspect Towser. I do hope you will let him get in touch with his solicitor.
Now, a second body has been discovered here in Oxford. A Don from Merton College, Mr. Bonner Hill. Does the name mean anything to you?
No. Why should it?
You had some insurance with your company.
If you suppose we spend our time reciting the names of our policyholders, you have a very mistaken impression of what goes on in a city insurance office. We are in the claims department. Bonner Hill's name would not be brought to our attention until a claim is lodged.
This trip on the river, who suggested it?
I am not at all certain. It was Gold, now I call it to mind.
It was Mr. Gold who mentioned at the Barley Mow that you spent Tuesday night at the Crown at Marlow. Did you spend the night there?
No. It was just a slip of the tongue. We were tired and had taken rooms at the first lodging house we could find.
Where?
I cannot remember the address. I might be able to take you there.
These ladies you were visiting, have you ever made their acquaintance before this evening?
I must own, Sergeant, that my memory of the evening is somewhat patchy.
They were ladies of the town, sir. Common prostitutes.
Good God. In Oxford?
I understand you were paying them to take off items of clothing at a shilling a garment. Now, sir, you don't mind personal questions, do you? Where exactly did you spend the night in Marlow?
I have a confession, Sergeant. We didn't stay at the Crown. But when you mentioned the Crown at the Barley Mow, I couldn't bring myself to admit we'd never even seen it.
I see, sir. Where did you put up?
Under canvas. On our boat.
Now, that's odd. Mr. Lucifer mentioned a private lodging house.
You don't want to go back to Marlow now, dearie? Not that you could. You come upstairs with little Dinah, eh? Oh, look at him blush, the little angel.
These three men
Yes,
you were
we
talking
made
about.
him happy, love. Me and my two pals get off his mind. We gave him a good time, love. You can have a good time in Marlow if you know where to look, eh?
They stayed with you all night, did they?
Have another drink, love. Is that what you want? To stay with little Diane until the dawn creeps over the windowsill? Look at him chew, and I probably will.
Oh, you're doing splendidly, darling. Such a help. I say, here's a strange thing. I found this letter on his writing desk. It's addressed to John Fernandez. I wonder what he was doing in Charlie's rooms. It's been opened, you see.
You really ought to return it to Mr. Fernandez, then.
Oh, dear. I wish it wasn't addressed to that monster. I suppose I could hand it to the porter. But it looks so pointed when his rooms are just across the passage.
Well, let me take it, then.
Oh, would you, darling? What a generous thought. But don't go inside, dear, even if he invites you.
Certainly not. It would not be proper.
Won't you come in?
Thank you, but no.
But what a lucky accident. I mean, meeting you, Miss Shaw. Miss Harriet Shaw. The chance of having left a letter in Bonner Hill's rooms to have brought me such a pleasant surprise. You say you are a student. Of what, I wonder?
I have a grounding in all subjects, but my chief interest is geography.
Is it physical?
I beg your pardon?
I mean, physical geography. It is my favorite subject.
I thought you were an historian.
Ah, yes. But my passion, Miss Shaw, is physical geography. You blush so prettily. I have it. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we must go to the Bodleian. I'll show you all there is to see in this town. We with our shared interest in geography.
You are very generous, sir, but Mrs. Bonner Hill is waiting for me.
I shall let you go on one condition. That you meet me tomorrow at the Bodleian at 11 o'clock.
I shall have to see how Mrs. Bonner Hill proposes spending the morning.
Oh, I think it would be kindest not to let her know of our arrangement. I should not like her to think that we discovered our mutual interest in geography as a consequence of her husband's death.
I shall not mention the matter to a soul.
Why murder an unknown tramp and a university don? I'm inclined to think the murder of the tramp was a tryout. It still doesn't explain how Gold and his companions knew that Bonner Hill would be alone on the river yesterday morning. How the devil did they know that Fernandez was going down with laryngitis?
I'll have to think about that one, Sarge.
Do you always fish from the same spot, sir?
No, we try various places.
But on this occasion you had discussed where Bonner Hill would do his fishing.
We talked about it, yes. The backwater, where his punt was found.
Did any other person suggest that you might go to that particular spot, sir?
Oh, why do you ask?
Well, this murder was arranged more than a week ago, sir. The thing was planned. The killers knew exactly where to find their man.
I trust you're not suggesting that I conspired with these desperados to cause Bonner Hill's death?
Not at all, sir. If you want it straight, I think they planned to murder you.
Me?
They came to Oxford expecting to find you in that backwater. They met Bonner Hill instead, and you're not unlike him in appearance.
Why on earth should anyone want to murder me?
Well, we were hoping you might have some ideas about that, sir. You're a single man, a ladies' man, no jealous husbands lurking in the shadows.
This is utterly preposterous, really, Sergeant. I do think you should confine yourself to facts, not flights of imagination. However, if you're as desperate as you appear to be to find a motive, you may care to speculate on the fact that my uncle is governor of Cold Bath Fields House of Correction.
The steel, eh?
Yes.
I know it well. So it's possible that somebody may be trying to take revenge on the governor, your uncle, by attacking you.
Precisely. But you must admit it sounds deucedly far-fetched to suggest that three men should come all the way from London in a boat to do away with me.
Did I mention they came from London, sir?
Morning, Sarge.
Good afternoon. Make your report, man. We're not here to welcome you to Oxford.
After leaving Clifton Hampden, I took the train from
Not
Colham
interested in a blasted train journey. What happened about the dog bite?
Oh, upon arriving at the mortuary, I climbed onto the slab and made a sketch of the bite on my leg. I then made a sketch of the bite on the tramp's leg. I have them here on my notebook. Yeah?
Very colourful, but obviously not the same dog.
No doubt, sir.
Did you check the suspect's movements in Marlow?
Yes, they spent Tuesday night at an establishment called the Polecat. I spoke to a lady there called Dinah, known in the Polecat as Dynamite.
Very whimsical.
Yes, and very dangerous it turned out to be as well. But she did eventually confirm that Humberston & Co. had spent all of Tuesday night there and left early next day.
From what you've just told me, it's clear we spent the best part of a week tracking down the wrong 3 men. Even the corpse of the wrong man is a blasted nightmare. Thackeray, bring that blasted dog out here. I want to kick it.
I can give you just 2.5 minutes of my time, Sergeant.
Concerns your nephew, sir, John Fernandez.
Does it indeed? Inspector Aberline promised me no more interference. I have nothing further to say in the matter.
Yesterday morning, sir, in Oxford, a man was drowned. There's reason to believe that the murderers mistook him for your nephew.
Kindly modulate your voice. I have no wish for the whole of Colbath Fields to hear about my family's misfortune.
Your nephew raised the possibility that released prisoners might seek revenge on you by attacking your families.
Revenge? These men bear me no malice, Sergeant. Why, I have inaugurated many of the procedures which contribute to their well-being. The improving texts displayed throughout this building, for example, are here entirely upon my initiative. No, Sergeant. I have no fear of former prisoners, nor need my nephew be alarmed. Why, I haven't seen him for over a year. And that is why it so infuriates me to be plagued by policemen coming here asking me questions about him. The man has some slight imperfection, a little rift within the loop. And I'm extremely sorry if what you say is true, that someone should have tried to murder him. But we live in violent times. This might happen to any of us. Now, if you will excuse me. Ah, I see someone shirking there. Officer, and now for that man on the crank will do him good.
Inspector Aberline is he on duty?
Who?
Fred Aberline, for God's sake. Where have you been for the past 6 months? The man in charge of the Ripper investigation.
Aberline's off duty. Jesus, there hasn't been another.
Not yet. Give me the files on the Whitechapel murders.
You'll need a handcart to move them. We're getting letters at the rate of 100 a week. There's some gory reading in there.
What have you got? Principal suspects and others?
The other suspects are in those two.
Are they filed alphabetically?
Cross-referred to the dates on which the girls died. Poor tart.
Fernandez, John, can you find him?
Yes. But he's in the clear. See? Fred Aberline stamp and signature. Enquiry completed. It's near 5 in the morning, Sarge.
Don't you call me Sarge. And don't you let Inspector Aberline hear you call him Fred. I've issued a description. And the moment the 2 suspects are seen, a message will be conveyed over the wires to the telephone in this room. And we'll be in pursuit in seconds.
2 suspects, Sarge? Who do you propose to arrest this time, Sarge?
Now, you work it out. Miss Shaw gave us a description. If you refer to the globe over here, Thackeray, you'll find the Gulf of Bothnia near the top, marked in blue.
There.
Remind you of anyone?
Blimey, yes.
Now think of the 3rd figure, a bit slumped. Suppose he wasn't the murderer at all. Suppose he were the victim.
The tramp?
That's why we're hunting 2 men in a boat instead of 3.
But why kill Bonner Hill?
Mistaken identity. They thought he was someone else.
Yes. Who?
Mr. John Fernandez, whose uncle is governor of the Steel. A man who cannot allow a breath of scandal to touch him. And a man who might consider it a public duty to put an end to the life of Jack the Ripper.
Sarge, the Ripper, sir?
Someone he thought might be the Ripper. His nephew.
We're lunching at the Clarendon.
An hotel?
The best in Oxford, my dear. Frequented by royalty. Oh. You're concerned about your reputation. In which case, I shall take you to Mr. Stamford's restaurant in the High.
Mr. Fernandez, you have kissed my hand once already.
So I have. Oh, do please use my first name. John. Or Jack. I don't mind either.
rings a bell. What? Which lock? What?
It is imperative that I speak to Sergeant.
Right.
I insist on speaking to Sergeant. It is a matter of life and death. Oh, Sergeant!
Mom!
I know how busy you are, and you'll probably think that I'm being hysterical, but I'm dreadfully concerned about Miss Shaw.
Harriet!
Why? What's happened, Mom?
Well, it was when we were clearing out my husband's rooms yesterday. I found a letter addressed to John Fernandez. It had been opened. I had no wish to call on Mr. Fernandez, and Harriet offered to return it. I should never have allowed it.
Fernandez, but he's the man they thought was Jack. Sergeant, we must find
Steady,
her.
Constable, this letter, Mom. It'd be helpful to know what it said. You didn't by any chance...
I might as well admit that I did, darling, before Harriet arrived. It wasn't a proper letter at all, just a note about fishing and an arrangement to meet at 8:30 on Saturday near a railway bridge.
Got him!
No, for heaven's sake! Harriet is in danger of losing her dignity with Fernandez. John's pouring it down her in Stanford's, and you know what'll happen next.
Right, but where?
In a punt, normally, over a bottle of champagne. We must go to Magdalen Bridge without delay.
In a punt? Hardy, can you handle this? Thackeray, you come with me.
Where are we?
In Elysium.
There she is!
Mr. Fernandez. Oh, how horrid!
What do you mean?
There's a creepy crawly down inside.
Little caterpillar. Shall I remove it?
Oh, no! Oh, it's wriggling. It's going...
Bend over!
Oh, what are you doing?
It's for your own good.
Help!
Why, for God's sake, stand still. Get to cut your laces. Hands up, her, you devil!
James Hackett, I'm a police officer. I've reason to believe that the person with you is Percy Bustard. There's some questions I'd like to put to you in connection with the death of Charles Bonner Hill. Watch him, Thackeray.
Oh, Roger, my saint! You've rescued me again!
Here we are. It's a fair cop, Hackett. Be sure your sins will find you out.
Bravo, Jim! He can't swim a stroke.
Lord help us. Thackeray, off with your boots. 2 drownings in 1 week is enough.
Help! No, I'm drowning!
Miss Harriet saw 3 men in a boat. You, Jim Hackett, and the tramp. What'd you do with the dog?
Laid it to rest, old boy. Like we would have done the Ripper if the wrong man hadn't gone out fishing.
Fernandez, he's not the Ripper. Philanderer, yes, Ripper never.
We might so easily have been heroes. How did you get on to us?
Visited the steel. Learned how desperate the governor was to be rid of his nephew. When I saw the text displayed on the wall, I made inquiries into Jim Hackett. 5 years he served for crimes of violence. His muscle and your brains, a deadly combination.
You'll arrest the governor too, I trust?
He's already in custody.
Then it's the 3 of us. We'll all swing together.